Hello my dear learners, welcome to the channel. My name is Namita and today is the second session of our storytelling series. Last week I started this new series of learning English through stories. So I have already uploaded one story. If you are watching this video for the first time, you can go and watch the entire playlist. I'll link it in the description box. So through this particular kind of videos, the storytelling sessions, you will be able to work on your spoken English by paying attention to different areas. You'll be able to build good quality vocabulary because I'll be telling you meaning of most of the difficult words that are there in this story. And then you'll be able to work on your sentence formation. The third thing will be that your grammar confusions will be resolved because you'll be listening to correct English. And the best part is you'll be able to improve your pronunciation because through this video, you will develop your listening skills in a very good manner. So let's begin reading the story. I will try to read it slowly so that you can understand each and every single sentence and words correctly. Okay, let's start the story for the day. The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence, it is said. Or could it be that they take more time and effort on their grass than you? There is a question mark. I was talking to a friend who was disappointed because he didn't get a position that he thought, let me take a break here, didn't get. Now, most of you make this mistake. I have heard a lot of people saying, I didn't got, I didn't said, I didn't went. With did not and did, we always use the first form. Never got, wanted, went like this. We always use the first form with did and did not. So didn't is the way we say did not. So he didn't get. It will not be he didn't got. I'll repeat this line. I was talking to a friend who was disappointed because he didn't get a position that he thought was better than his present one, which is a position with great potential. Now, potential is an adjective. So, I know that you already know this word. So, potential means quality or ability that a person has. So, potential is used like that. If I have to give you another example for this, I would say, my friend has a great potential as a public speaker. So this is how we use this word potential. Okay, let's move on. I shared a true story with him about a farmer in Africa who became enthralled by the diamond trade. Now, enthralled must be a new word for you. Enthralled is a verb and it is the past tense of the word enthrall. The word is enthrall and the past tense is enthralled. It means to hold somebody's interest or attention. Like when something is catching up, something has caught your attention. So then we use this word enthralled. If I have to give you other words for it, I would say leaving someone spellbound. That is one way of it, like temporarily spellbound by something, or you're captivated by something, delighted by something. So delighted, captivated, spellbound, everything can be, all of these words can be a synonym for enthrall. Okay, so he was enthralled by diamond trade. He was so anxious to get rich that he decided to sell his farm and go searching for the real riches. Now, anxious, I hope you already know this word anxious. Anxious is an adjective. Now, it's a very common word. It means being worried or afraid. I think you already know it. Basically, the feeling of unease that people have. Anxiety. I think you would be able to relate to word anxiety more than being anxious. Anxiety is a noun, while anxious is an adjective. Anxiety is a noun. And it is also the feeling of worry or fear. So this is how we use anxiety. When someone worries a lot about future, we say that they are feeling this anxiety. Like Monday brings anxiety to a lot of people who are working in multinationals or anywhere. Like Monday brings an anxiety. So this is how we use anxiety or the word anxious. Okay, so he was so anxious to get rich that he decided to sell his farm and go searching for the real riches. He sold the farm to the first person who came along and took whatever the man could give him and went to find riches. Now, came along is a phrasal verb. Come along, came along, it is used as a phrasal verb. It means the first person who made the appearance or the first person who arrived at that place. So the first person who came along, come along, coming along, in any way you can use it for arrival or appearance of anything. Okay, so he sold his farm with whatever the person had to offer. So he did not even negotiate with the price. After many disappointing years without finding any diamonds, he finally gave up and threw himself over a cliff. Now, giving up also means quitting. So he gave up. He was searching for riches. He went to find riches. So now when he did not find anything after a lot of efforts, he then threw himself over a cliff. Do you know what a cliff is? Cliff is a noun. It's a high mountain area, and this is generally found by the seaside. So it is a very steep rock which is next to a sea or an ocean. So this is how cliff, and many people jump off a cliff as an adventure, as an adventure sport, but he wanted to get rid of his life. He was disappointed. So here it is used in a different way. Meanwhile, back at the farm, the man who bought it was walking across a stream. Now, stream is what? Stream is different from an ocean or a sea. Stream is basically a small river, a small river where water is flowing continuously. So that's a stream. So while this man was walking across a stream one day and found a big shiny rock, he took it back and placed it on his mantle. Now, mantle is a not very common word which we use. Mantle basically is a noun. It means a shelf which is above the fireplace. Have you seen the English movies, the movies which are placed in a cold country? So they have this fireplace where they burn woods and everything. So above the fireplace there is a shelf. That shelf is mantle. So he took that shiny rock and kept it on his mantle. A friend came one day from the city and saw the rock and was amazed. His friend came and he saw that rock and he was amazed. Now, amazed, you already know. Amazed is an adjective. It means being very surprised. He was surprised, pleasantly surprised. As I always use the word amazing. So, the same manner, amazed. I'm amazed by your fluency in English. So, this is how we use this word amazed or amazing. I keep using it. He said, wow, this is a diamond. Probably one of the biggest diamonds I have ever seen. Where did you find it? The man asked him. The man said, I found it in the stream. But hey, there are a whole lot of them around here. They are all over the place. The farm became known as acres of diamonds. Friends, there are diamonds in your backyard. Now, what is backyard? It is again a term which we use in English countries. This is the area behind the house which mostly has grass. It's a garden or where a lot of plants are planted. So backyard is used in that sense only. The portion behind the house. So he's saying that there are diamonds in your own backyard. You have diamonds all around you. In fact, there is a diamond inside of you. All you have to do is look. The grass can be just as green and even greener on your side of the fence. Now, what is a fence? Fence is a noun again. You know the fence. People fence it with wires or with wood. Basically, a line which is placed to separate either divide the land in two parts or to keep the animals away. So with wires, wood or metals, they just place this fence. The fencing is made. So The grass can be just as green and even greener on your side of the fence. Feed and water your grass, and it too will be beautiful. So I will name this story as Acres of Diamonds. Now, this man who gave up his life after selling his farm, he went to search for riches. He wanted to become rich and he found it everywhere, but he didn't look at the options or the opportunities that he had inside his own farm or in his own area. And this is a mistake which all of us make. We keep finding peace, happiness, contentment, and our own self-worth, our own self-respect in everybody around us in different areas. And we don't realize that ultimately this is something which lies within us. There are acres of diamonds in our backyard within us as well, but we don't see the shine. We look for it outside everywhere else. Same goes for your English. Right from childhood, you have been studying a compulsory subject called English. English language is compulsory in mostly all the schools in India. Now, you don't know, but you might not realize, but subconsciously you have registered a lot of words, lot of sentences, grammar, vocabulary, everything, and you just have to dig deep and take those words and sentences out. You can speak English on your own without any mentor, without buying courses, without joining conversations. You don't need to pay any amount for all of this. Everything is within you. You just have to be a little more conscious. When you're listening to someone talking, listen to them consciously. You have to do things intentionally now, so that whatever you've gathered, it needs to just become a speech and should start flowing out of your mouth. So this was a story. This is my favorite story. I love it because all of us, each one of us, is a unique being. We are a very shining diamond, all of us. It is just that we don't realize our own shine, our own luster, our own glow, that we try to become someone else, and we think that someone else is a diamond, let me be like him or her, and we lose our own amazing qualities. We have to just find that diamond within us. Start looking for it somewhere within yourself instead of looking around, looking outside. That's what I have learned from this story. Now, what have you learned? If you can give me a beautiful moral, I'll be happy. Give me one suitable title. I have given you one, Acres of Diamond. Now, what is that one? And for title, please don't go with 2-3 lines. Keep it short and precise, and something which explains the entire story beautifully. So this is going to be your task. Comment the title and the moral down in the comment section, and the best title which I feel is describing the story wonderfully well, I'll pin that comment. So try to work on creating a nice title for it. And if you like this story, then you can hit the like button and let me know how was this session. I'll keep coming up with more of these kind of storytelling sessions, because yes, you really liked the last one. So we will keep a compulsory weekly storytelling video where we'll try to learn English, spoken English through stories. I hope this will benefit you a lot. Take care of yourself and keep working on your English. Bye bye for now.